Hello and welcome back to our place. Let's go find Alvin. That's probably a good idea. Also, Dandelion was off to the inn. Wish he told me where that inn is. Alina's house.
Good morning.
Greetings. I'm Geralt the Witcher.
Dandelion once sang a love ballad about a witcher.
How heartwarming.
Are witchers like knights, struggling against evil and villainy?
Dandelion, I'm sure, described my profession realistically.
The ballad was romantic. Lovers bound by destiny, unable to meet.
Romantic indeed.
I'm to marry soon. What brings you here?
You taking care of Alvin?
Yes. He has such beautiful big eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, my husband-to-be won't adopt Alvin.
Can I speak to Alvin?
Yes, he'll be in the village, or helping around the house.
Farewell.
Wait, I have a request. If you happen to pass by the inn, would you be kind enough to look in on my fiancé? And perhaps see if my sister Celina can be found anywhere.
Your fiancé's spending time at the inn?
We're not speaking. He's very irritated. We argued about Alvin.
Arguing already?
Julian wishes us to have our own children. He wants to send Alvin to the Temple of Malatella, or to be trained as a witcher. You'll find him at the tavern.
I see.
He's actually not the one to decide what happens to Alvin.
What does
That
he
is
see?
my decision.
Hi, Geralt. I have a new home. It's nicer than Vizima was. It's just that I missed you.
You like it here?
I do! Are we gonna kill monsters together?
Alvin, fighting monsters is very dangerous. Promise you'll avoid it whenever possible.
I promise. There are elves around here. One is really beautiful, but she argued with Mr. Tobias. Can we play Kill the Elf?
Boy, I really need to talk to you and Alina.
It's not Alina. All the kids play it. I'm always the Grand Master.
We'll talk later.
My not son is growing up racist. Well, why is he suddenly over there? Oh well.
Greetings, I'm Adam.
Geralt,
I strive to compose a love poem for my beloved Alina.
ask Dandelion the poet. Supposedly he's pretty good.
He said love would inspire me. He busies himself performing a diversionary maneuver.
A maneuver?
He's courting the miller's daughter to make Miss Arlene jealous. Clever, that one.
Like a fox. Can I ask you something?
Yes?
You're in love with Alina? You know she's getting married.
Also, could you step down so I don't
She
have to
must be
look up?
discreet.
It's hurting my neck.
Marriage is never an obstruction to true love.
Bye.
He's leaving? Just like... Alright, let's go talk to Dandelion. Dandelion, what have you been filling these people's heads with? You know, witches aren't supposed to be mighty and powerful. We're supposed to be, like, awesome and not known. So we can focus on killing monsters rather than signing autographs. I'm just saying, Dandelion. Oh gee, there's probably wedding decorations. Pretty. Is the gate. Oh hey look, this is the Swedish tradition. They put these up every May, they dance around them, and then they set them on fire. Or is that Christmas? No, that's definitely Christmas. And yes, they do set them on fire. What are you doing thrusting your crotch at her?
Good morning, Witcher.
Greetings. You look sad.
My sister will wed a man she doesn't like. I have naught to wear to the wedding, for our father expended his savings on his beloved daughter's dowry. Furthermore, it's hot as hell. But all goes well otherwise.
Doesn't sound good. May I ask a question?
Yes?
Is your sister happy about getting married?
She's happy. She has no concern for her younger sister. Alina doesn't deserve happiness. Oh, how I hate that nymphette! Now she's ensnared Julian, a wealthy town merchant, while she wanders about with her nose in the clouds.
Don't worry. You'll find a good husband.
Better than Julian? Not, woe, I suffer for the masses, Adam. How pathetic. Or perhaps you mean the hermit? Such are my options. Did you see the engagement ring Julian gave Alina? A diamond larger than a pigeon's egg.
Calm yourself.
Why take her side? Admit it, she's dazzled you. Oh, how I despise her! She'll not have you. I'll give myself to you right now on the nearest rock.
Really?
You merely need to give me a nicer ring than the one Julian gave Alina.
I have the ring.
Show me. It must be more beautiful than Alina's engagement ring.
Okay.
That's the ring? So be it. I'll show Alina I can have any man.
But...
Kiss me.
all right.
Well. Lots of yearning. You have fun with the consequences of those actions, Celina. I'm just gonna take all these and read them. It's a widget alb contract. Okay. Basilisk contract. Rivenate contract. That's probably a bad idea. Giant centipede. Oh god. Devourer. Giant centipede. Dandelion. I need your help.
Geralt, is that you? How are things?
I found Alvin.
Alvin? Wait a minute. Triss wanted me to do something, hammered it into my head for an hour. Oh yeah, I have a Dimeridium amulet for
Was
him.
that the sister to that
I can't
Temple
trust
guy
you
I
to do
killed?
anything.
Is that so? Well, I just remembered I had a package for you.
A package?
I don't know, something. But I might have lost it.
Quit pouting, Dandelion. What do you have for me?
Fine. I have a letter to you from your lover.
Shani, hand it over.
You're salty, Dandelion. You're very salty. Alright. Letter from Shani. Geralt, I spoke with Dandelion and learned your whereabouts from him. I thought it a good idea to send him to you, as it will keep him out of earshots of the local gossips. Also want him to deliver this letter and maybe take care of you for a bit. I'm really concerned about you and think someone should be by your side. Dandelion was always a loyal friend. Before you read on, sit down, for something terrible has happened. Alvin has disappeared. I'm convinced his magical talent is responsible. He may be near a river or lake, since when he lived with me, he used to sneak out to the dike. Please find him wherever he is. I know you've grown to like the boy as much as I have. In truth, the three of us are almost a family, and I know that when things settle down, you two will come to terms with your feelings. You'll make a fine father for Alvin. Have I mentioned that I worry about you? It's because I love you, and I believe you love me just as much, and that all will end happily. There, I said it. Though I didn't want to get sentimental, I know you didn't like that. Well, it's kinda right. Come home as soon as you can, my boys. Shani. Aww. Oh yes, the romantic singing and dancing and punching.
Greetings, Witcher. I've heard a lot of good things about your kind.
Thank you.
That's rare. Usually people treat me like a leper.
Not in my house. When I was a child, I heard many tales of a Witcher who saved my grandfather's life in exchange for a silver penny.
That must have been a while back. I'm Geralt.
Oh, yes. In the olden days. I'm Julian. It's a pleasure.
I've taken Berenger's job. Decided to handle this problem myself.
Listen, I'm in the middle of planning my wedding. You have no idea how much time it takes. Come back later.
I wanted to ask about Alvin.
He needs a caretaker who is knowledgeable about magic. And neither I nor my future spouse are suited to be his guardian.
I see.
You should train him to be a witcher.
You know not what you ask. For the time being, I'll keep an eye on him.
Geralt?
Tell me the story of your grandfather.
Grandfather, may Melitele watch over his soul, had a plot of land. A piece of a rocky, frozen valley in northern Kovir, and a deserted coal mine with no coal. Grandfather always said that a treasure was concealed in the valley. He worked hard every year to discover that treasure. Initially, many gladly took the jobs he offered and helped. But soon it became clear that Grandfather had gone mad, that there was no treasure. When he was 47, had rheumatism and a collection of Bobolak scalps above his mantle, he was overcome with grief and went outside. He began cursing the heavens, berating all the known gods in the foulest language he knew. The gods answered. There was a terrible rumble, and an avalanche descended on the valley. Grandfather regained consciousness, burrowed out of the snow, and looked around to see something that would change his life. The entire valley was glimmering strangely, glimmering so beautifully that he nearly didn't see the beast coming towards him with a heavy gait. Grandfather fled, bending over once to pick up a strangely glimmering stone. In short, he escaped. Descending from the mountains, he encountered a witcher who agreed to slay the monster in exchange for a silver penny. They returned to the valley, and the witcher slew the beast. He could not help noticing the wealth laying in that valley, yet he demanded nothing beyond the penny promised him earlier. Grandfather grew to trust him, and knew that sooner or later someone or something would come along and want to take his treasure. For the treasure in the valley was immense, Geralt. Diamond deposits that took years to extract. They became partners. The Witcher watched the workers, killed monsters, drove off bandits, and Grandfather managed the business. He's a legend in Kovir, and my family is wealthy and respected. That's the whole story.
Okay. Can we sell? Okay, let's see. Let me sell this. And this. And this. And this. Alright, let me take a look at the books. Stockman's in fear of his grandmaster shocks the Aldersberg. A tomb discussing the abilities of sorcerers, individuals in whose veins courses elder blood. I need that. I know that story, but I need that too. So the famous tomb of Aldous the Mage consists spells for the creation of horrid monsters. Hymns of madness and despair. Fire and the flame. Sorceresses and sorceresses. Books describe the most important sorcerers and their influence on politics or alright. Richard then said to King Foltest, "Pay me, sire, and I will find your daughter in the dark tomb. I will restore her human form if I can, and if I cannot, then I will not hesitate to kill the princess." Yeah, I remember that. Interesting. Sell it now. Sell it now. What the blood? Oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. Let's read it. There, we need that information. So we can like... Nah, dice poker. Actually, probably read this one. Good. Okay, sell it. Good. Thank you. I'm going to leave. Thank you. How are we, Dandelion?
Geralt?
What happened in Vizima after I disappeared?
Who knows? I left soon after you. Though I did hear that you staged quite a bloodbath.
Sometimes killing is necessary.
Now don't get offended, but has killing people become a pleasure for you?
I only kill humans in self-defense.
Like the old days. Try as we might, we just can't seem to cull the population of vicious SOBs.
I sense we haven't seen the worst of them yet.
Be careful.
I will.
Geralt?
I wanted to answer that letter.
Good idea. I have pen and parchment. Think of a beginning.
All right. Dearest Shani.
Your romance is blooming. I'm happy for you, Geralt.
I don't want to talk about it. Now what? Something about Alvin?
I'm sure she's worried about him.
And I can ask her to notify Foltest immediately of Ada's doings.
She could find that interesting. Sit down and write it. The fisherman could take it to Vizima.
Stand still.
Okay.
Who wants to get slapped?
Identity?
No strangers? Let me take it.
Okay.
I'm itching to it someday.
Geralt?
How do I get the letter off?
Best see the fisherman. He'll take it to Vizima.
See ya.
Alright, interesting. I don't suppose you would let me make some...
Greetings.
Greetings!
Spacious tavern.
What? You think everything's small in the country?
I meant no offense.
How can I help?
Any interesting news?
Oh, wedding, that's what. The mayor's daughter, Alina, is marrying a townsman called Julian. He's staying here at my inn.
One thing.
Yes?
You look sad. Can I help?
Perhaps. Crooked Lou and Bucktooth Bow stole a case of best firewater. Return it, and a useful artifact is yours.
What artifact?
It was a jest.
Not funny.
Your question reminded me of some old games. I couldn't resist.
No matter.
How can I help?
One thing.
Yes?
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure. A bargain at 7 orens.
Everyone? A bargain? You must not like me. Okay. Let's make some stuff. Kiss. Onificire. Swallow. Tawny Owl. White Rapid Stick Cushion. Immediately restores some Lord's vitality. Willow. Let's see. Bindweed. Brightness, Poison. Vision. Columns, Perfs, Hellhounds, Kickamore Area. Better alchemical. Oh, okay, I need some white gold. Kickamore Area. Thank you. Make some Tonio. Follow. Better chemical base required. I guess I don't have enough to make all the other stuff. Okay. What about hero? Stamina. Alright, I didn't drink it yet. Can I drink it now? Let's Drink it. Kikimozai. Education. Ability gain. I don't know what that is. Mutation. What? Oh, okay. Cool. Now, where do I buy that bread? I don't suppose you sell bread, do you? Where is he?
Welcome to my inn, traveller.
What your guy before?
If you're weary, rest. If you wish food or drink, call my daughter.
I will.
Make yourself at home.
Thanks.
May I help you?
Farewell.
Okay, where are your daughter? Innkeeper's daughter. Popular with you, are she? Dandelion, where's the innkeeper's daughter? Is she under your table? Innkeeper's daughter. Alright. Nope. Sweetest innkeeper.
May I help you?
I have questions.
Ask, traveller.
What's special about this settlement?
Murky waters. We live in seclusion. Tobias Hoffman leads us. Know, too, that our ancestors once inhabited the underwater city.
The underwater city?
Lake waters engulfed the underwater city. Some say the gods were angered by debauchery. Now the Vodianoi inhabit the city.
Vodianoi?
An ancient underwater race. We used to respect each other, but relations have worsened.
Tell me about them.
They appeared long ago, before the city was engulfed. They live in underwater palaces. They produce tools and baubles, including the famous Stones of Iz, supposedly magical. Their warriors, though fierce in battle, seldom attack on land. They chiefly drive away treasure hunters.
An underwater race of rational beings. Interesting.
Okay. Where's that daughter? Oh, we don't have time anymore anyway. Thank you for watching this episode of Favorite Place. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you join next time for more shenanigans. Until then, bye!